We're joined now by our political editor, SUMNER SAMBO. SUMNER, glad to have you join us. Well.
So much indeed.
The Northeast, it's, I don't know what to say, what it's turning out to be. I mean, that from so many quarters, we're guessing, angling, so talks about wanting to get a piece of the pie, if you like to put it like that, to be a president. What is this about the Northeast having produced a presidency only for 0 minutes, 0 hours?
0 seconds and all. Okay. Well, thank you, Ndi. I mean, it's an interesting postulation by this group, and they're actually trying to agitate for the presidency to go to the Northeast based on their own thinking that they've never had a president before. And the first question to ask is, where was Tafawa Balewa from?
Okay, Bauchi State.
He was, Bauchi State. Who was the first? He is the northeast of Nigeria.
I mean, that
was our very first prime minister, and after him, we had an Atiku Abubakar vice presidency.
Oh, he's also from the northeast.
Yes, from the northeast. So we've had Tafawa Balewa there for 6 years. Though he was the prime minister, but he was exercising the powers, the executive powers of government.
It was parliamentary.
While Nnamdi Azikiwe, who was the president, was a ceremonial president.
Yeah.
So, in essence, we could actually say that our very first president was from the northeast of the country.
Were they being economical with the truth?
Well, I just
where
think
does that
maybe
leave all of this argument?
I mean, the whole research didn't go very well. Yeah, because the issue here is also that when you are adding the military heads of state and governments that we've had with the civilian, then there's a tendency for you to skew certain aspects. If you look at the North Central, for example, we could actually say that the North Central has only had heads of state, military heads of state, and never had a president, a civilian president, or vice president. But if you look at the Southeast, you see that the Southeast has had a civilian vice president, and it has had a military head of state, and then it also had a ceremonial president.
Wow.
It almost seems that maybe we have come full circle as a nation, that we should begin to now, not talk about zoning. Because it looks like it's zoning taken too far. Can we begin to talk about let the best man, get the job, whether it's president, vice president, governor, whoever?
Yes, coincidentally, we've had this discourse ongoing, and some people are actually kicking against some postulations by Yaya Bello, who is saying that, look, we should go for merit and all of that, and not try to look as if we're trying to kind of like bring this ethnic sentiments and all of that.
Yeah, but in the same breath, he actually said it should come to the North Central.
Yes, but the reality is this. The person who is saying it is the one that's making it not to look like it's the right thing that's been said. But in reality, we should start thinking of a nationhood that's built on merit. But also, there's the issue of justice. If, for example, we've had military heads of states from the North Central more. We've had Babangida, you have Abdusalami, Abubakar, and all of that.
That's why Niger State is called the past.
Yes, and all of that. Then you also look at the quantum of power that they've held. Then it becomes difficult for you to now actually say that, look, they've not operated within because they've not operated within a democratic environment. It means that they haven't held an executive power. The thing is that in all of these postulations, we should give the nation a breathing space.
Thank you.
Let's look for people who will build a nation for us.
Who will really
these
serve.
Agitations for North-South is one of the things that I actually appreciate them for saying that we should de-emphasize that North-South and take a look at things from a geopolitical perspective.
Okay, we just have a little time.
Yes, if we follow what some of the reforms that were put in place by the Alex Ekwueme National Political Reforms Committee recommendations, it could help. If we are going to start geopolitically, let's start it from now and say, okay, the Northwest has had 8 years, the Southwest has had 8 years, let all others to have 8 years, and then when it goes round, then we'll now come back.
All right.
But this North-South may be a very difficult
I wanted to talk about the agitators right into the ICC, but we don't have time for that.
Thank you very much.
It's always an interesting conversation.
Thank you.